Peace be with you. Namaste. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. Paz and blessings to you. Wherever you are on this beautiful planet, I hope that you are well. I hope that you are consciously, intentionally ascending to your highest good while staying grounded and enjoying your earthly experience. That is my hope for myself, and I extend that to you. Come on in. My best recommendation: bring your intuition, bring your discernment, bring your best version of yourself to set point. Take what resonates, and the rest, just let it go. Just like that. Take a deep breath and lay it down and let it flow and leave it, maybe, for somebody else to process and digest or do whatever they need to do with it. 9 times out of 10, you manifested this reading in some way, shape, or form. Maybe for entertainment purposes, maybe for educational reasons, maybe for spiritual purposes, or maybe you are very, very consciously inventive and you manifested this energy by way of this reading. For all of the above reasons, I support you in the energy. Come on in, let's be friends. Let's see what's going on in divine collective energy. Higher self, source of all things. Let us go within so we don't go without here in spiritual court. What is going on? Yeah, goodbye is in the reverse. So somebody doesn't want to say goodbye. Somebody doesn't want to let it go. Goodbye is in the reverse. Somebody is refusing to let go of something. I don't like that energy for somebody. You know, sometimes you just gotta let stuff go. Let it flow. Shattered illusions. So, you know, this is like reminding me that somebody's illusions by way of what they've decided to commit themselves to, right? Mentally, physically, spiritually, goodbye in the reverse, that you ain't going nowhere, and look at you gone, going other places, going elsewhere, but not returning back to whatever this cycle is. Their illusions have been shattered. Goodbye is in the reverse. Shattered is like, you know, it's like setting your mind on something only to realize that it was a fragmented thought to start with. You can't make somebody not say goodbye to you. You can't force somebody to not say goodbye. So maybe that's why goodbye is in the reverse. I just heard I'll be back. Back where? Back to what? Yeah, somebody's out here feeling, you know, very weird and odd. I don't know. Guilt, embarrassed, in the wrong, and ashamed. So somebody's going through some type of an awakening, okay? Some type of realization of what they've done, okay? This is a good place to be. Although it could feel like a nightmare for this person, whoever they are right now at this time, sometimes you gotta just face the music. Even if it's horrific, even if it's something that you don't want to admit, facing the guilt, the embarrassment, in the wrong and ashamed, and then telling somebody that you're not going anywhere is a form of control that's not healthy. It's just a nasty, like, what is that? Controlling energy. So somebody was really in this illusion that you weren't going anywhere or that you would be back, okay? So now this person's being left to sit in some form of guilt, embarrassment, and shame. They were in the wrong. Somebody did something wrong. Karmic, third party. These cards, I mean, out of all these cards that I have, they've been coming up real interesting. This says toxic, drama, arguments, incompatible. Okay, this is somebody that you weren't compatible with. Third party, haters, lessons learned. So you got some type of lesson out of some type of relationship or whatever this is. Okay, listen. Clarify. Clarify, Holy Spirit. What is going on? Chaos. Child, I can't make this up. Okay, so somebody's in complete and total chaos, upheaval, disaster, downfall. This person's having an ego death, y'all. Let's just be real. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it real. This person's having some type of an ego death. Clarify, guilt, embarrassment. That came out fast. Forging documents. I feel like somebody was lying about who they were. Forging documents is like lying about your spiritual resume. 344 on the clock, you know. When you come into spiritual court, documentation beats conversation. And I feel like people are looking at this person's report card, realizing that they are nasty and they're diabolical. And so they feel guilty. They feel ashamed. They lied. They made things up. The illusions that they created have been shattered, which means that people are not falling for this. And somebody is very controlling with goodbye in the reverse. There's somebody that's saying, you're not going nowhere. You like, what? What are you talking about? Who are you talking to? Okay, type energy. Let me just pull from this deck. I feel like I need to. Let me just make sure that all the cards are in order. That would be too much like right? For them to be in order. I just saw the Nine of Swords try to come out. Somebody could be in the Nine of Swords. Holy Spirit, divine angels. God is within. Help me to go within so I don't have to go without. Goodbye in the reverse. Guilt, embarrassment, wrongs, ashamed, chaos, upheaval, disaster, downfall, and shattered illusion. Somebody is going through a severe dark night of the soul. And I feel like they forged their spiritual signature. This is the kind of person that refuses to adhere to their responsible investments, meaning holding themselves accountable, things that they invested in, which is why they're in this energy. You got the Six of Cups, nostalgia, flashing back. Somebody can't run from the memories of what they've done, and now they're in this shame and embarrassment. Yeah, look, they've gone through some type of full awakening. The illusions have been shattered. Okay, so you got the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Somebody can no longer tell a lie to other people, but more importantly, let's just eliminate everybody else that this person has lied to. This person can't lie to themselves. What is goodbye in the reverse? Strength. I don't know. I feel like somebody is watching you stand in your power. Goodbye in the reverse. Somebody was trying to overpower you as you are standing in your power, feeling powerless, in a state of chaos, upheaval, inner turmoil. This person's needing to go through this, okay? This is necessary. We got the King of Wands energy. King of Wands in the upright. Somebody could be a Leo, don't necessarily have to be, or maybe you're just in a very fiery energy. King of Wands is somebody very well respected, very diplomatic, held in high honor, a leader, a boss, respectful, not a battle fighting fool, but they will go to war for things that they feel they need to with strength. Okay, clarify King of Wands and strength. Clarify. You got the King of Swords, y'all. So I'm talking to a divine masculine or a feminine that's in a really nice masculine energy with the King of Swords, air energy. It's intellect, communication, intelligence, smart, wise, unbiased. Okay, again, not a battle fighting fool. It's giving picking and choosing your battles, but how can one pick and choose a battle when there are none? Right? When you've conquered all of the battles within, right? So the battles outside of you have been eliminated. This is the energy that I'm getting. So who was in this chaos, upheaval, disaster, downfall, ego death? I don't know. Eight of Wands energy. Somebody wants to communicate something to you. I feel like this person wants to not leave you alone. Goodbye in the reverse. Somebody refuses to walk away, but it's not you that they're walking away from or walking towards. It's really themselves, y'all. With the Eight of Wands, something was communicated or somebody wants to communicate something. Eight of Wands is like swift communication, correspondence, be this telepathically, telephonically, by way of telegram, Instagram, DM, yes ma'am, thank you ma'am. However this person wants to communicate, somebody wants to send you a message, okay? Or talk to you. Yeah, Seven of Swords. It's interesting because I feel like this person's in complete and total chaos and they're hiding it. So they're still in this guilt and ashamed energy, embarrassed after coming out of some form of an illusion. What is the Seven of Cups in the reverse? Somebody could have been under some type of spell word. What's the Six of Pentacles? It's like equal give and take. It's like, it's giving me this energy that you'll always be there type energy. Six of Pentacles is like somebody thought that you would always give to them. This was an illusion. Somebody thought that you would never go anywhere. With goodbye in the reverse, this is an illusion. So now coming to the realization that either you're gone, it's creating some type of chaos within this person. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. You left this person out in the cold. Good for you. Because I feel like whoever this person is, had they never been left out in the cold, they would have kept going on with this illusion. They would have stayed asleep. Whatever this is, whatever this conscious nightmare that they created for themselves, that they wanted you to be a part of. I think if you had not left this person out in the cold, they would have never gone through an awakening. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, leaving them out in the cold. Four of Swords, yeah, you're forcing this person to go within. And I don't even think you're doing this consciously. I feel like you just moving forward, not going back. is triggering something in them, forcing them to meditate and go within. This person's got to tell themselves the truth. This person never thought that you would leave them. Shattered illusions, guilt and embarrassment. What did they do? Why are they so guilty? Yeah, because they possibly could have been juggling you on the fence, indecisive. This could be juggling you between some type of weird ass idea of who they needed you to be, who they were pretending to be with the Two of Pentacles. Or this could have been another person. What is the shattered illusions? What's the guilt? What's the embarrassment? Yeah, where they decided to put their time, the seeds that they planted, okay? So this could be a feminine as well. Take it as it resonates. Or just somebody that you had a friendship with, okay? Whatever this is, they're going back and forth in their mind, teetering and tottering. I just heard on reality and waking up. Somebody's going through an awakening. Clarify the King of Swords and the Strength and the King of Wands energy. You have Five of Wands energy. Something about competition, brawling, okay? This could be two masculines going at it. So the King of Swords and the King of Wands could be two different people. Two very diplomatic people at that. Two divine masculines, okay? Why is the Five of Wands there? What are they fighting for? What's going on? Oh, Lord. They could be fighting over the divine feminine, the Lovers. Five of Wands is like chaos, conflict, competition, competitive efforts. So this is two masculine fighting over a feminine. Show me the King of Wands, the Hermit. This person wants a new beginning. So this could be the one whose mind was fragmented. This could be the one that is now grounded. Okay, I just heard adhering to reality type energy with the Hermit. This person's gone through some type of an awakening, introspection. This could be the one that's in this guilt and embarrassment, and this person wants a new beginning. So they're manifesting, or they're attempting to manifest this Ace of Pentacles, which is like an offer to come in and possibly reconcile or do right by you. That could also be a proposal of some sort. Clarify this King of Swords. What's his energy? Queen of Swords. This person says, you are my counterpart. So the King to the Queen of Swords, somebody feels like you are their person. I just heard, you are my queen, you are my person. And they're fighting up against possibly an old lover. Clarify the King of Wands. Yeah, this person was real nasty. This person went towards a karmic feminine possibly in the past with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Somebody could have been promiscuous. They could have put you in a third-party situation. This person could have been under some form of spell work with the Seven of Cups in the reverse and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. This person's gone within. They've gone through some type of an awakening. The spell work has broken. Again, this is after you leaving them out in the cold. Okay, that chaos is now ensuing by way of their awakening. Damn, clarify this King of Wands. What happened? Yeah, and they're hiding this. They're embarrassed. Somebody's really embarrassed with the Moon's energy that they were susceptible to some type of spell work, to a Queen of Wands. Somebody could have done some type of sex magic on them or something like that. Y'all, hold on real quick. Hold on. Give me one moment. Enjoy the wind chimes. Enjoy the wind chimes. Oh my God. Okay, y'all. So listen. Yeah, somebody could be embarrassed. I feel like this person's suffering from a lot of guilt, bad decisions, constantly thinking about the past. Remember, now this person is no longer under the illusion of whatever they were under the illusion of. Maybe they thought that somebody was, a better choice. Okay, with the Queen of Wands. Who's the Queen of Wands in the reverse? Who's this person? High Priestess energy. This could be a dark witch. Somebody that presented themselves to be the High Priestess, divine feminine energy, but they were hiding. Somebody was wearing a mask. With the Moon, Queen of Wands in the reverse. So this person was under some type of spell work. High Priestess and the Moon, yeah. Somebody really thought they had a divine feminine. And now they're embarrassed and ashamed. Somebody's saying, please don't say goodbye. Clarify. This high priestess in the reverse. This queen of wands. The star. Ooh, temperance. Somebody was like trying to cloak themselves in a really nice, caring essence energy. But behind the scenes, they're doing spell work over this king of wands. They're heavily in regret. I feel like it's like a ripple effect. Wherever this queen of wands in the reverse is, they're feeling the blunt of it. Somebody wanted to be this wish fulfillment type energy. So they presented themselves to be a high priestess, star energy, wish fulfillment. Somebody that comes to give life, but with the moon and the queen of wands in the reverse, this person was very controlling. They could have possibly have made this man feel like he was controlling the situation, but behind the scenes, somebody was pulling the strings. Temperance energy. I can't make this up. And they were working really, really hard to keep up appearances, is what I just heard, to keep up a certain image. Clarify the king of wands to this queen of wands, Holy Spirit. What's going on here? This person is leaving. This person wants justice. This person feels as though they wasted time. With this queen of wands in the reverse. Yeah, somebody feels like, give me my time back. Somebody is calling down for justice to be served over somebody that did spell work over them. And now they're going towards the person that I feel they gave the smallest offer to, or this minimum offer. This person is like looking for you with the two of wands, or they're moving forward. They're just trying to figure things out. You know, somebody's really ashamed, but they feel as though they've missed an opportunity with you. Yeah, they do. Damn, this is deep. But the king of wands is not letting up. Clarify the king of swords. I mean, the king of swords is what I said. Yeah, look, I can't make this up. This person is saying, I'm your emperor. So you got a divine masculine out here. I feel like this is somebody new that is energetically fighting for you in the spirit realm, while somebody else is trying to manifest you after coming out of some type of spell work with the queen of wands in the reverse. I know you lied. Clarify the king of swords in the upright. Yeah, this person is not playing. This person is saying, you are my person. This is somebody that you're supposed to have the 10 of Pentacles with. You got the king to the queen of swords. Both of you could be in this kind of standoffish energy, setting a boundary energy, masculine, feminine energy. Yeah, I can't make this up. Somebody is like, this is my person. Five of wands, they're fighting spiritually, like energetically. It's like somebody is saying, you had this person, you lost this person, you need to move on. And this king of wands doesn't want to let go of the fact that they missed an opportunity with somebody that could have been their true divine feminine due to spell work. What's the relationship with the king of wands and the queen of wands in the reverse? What's going on there? Yeah, somebody's coming to the realization that somebody manipulated their energy with the magician in the reverse. Yeah, somebody manipulate this spiritual contract to get this person. Now this woman who's been exposed, this queen of wands in the reverse, is in the 5 of cups, feeling sad. She did some type of spell work over this man. Could have put something in his cup or whatever this is. Clarify the magician in the reverse, child. This person is not falling for it. Yeah, to get this person to believe that she was the queen of cups. So this is somebody that could have attacked you too, divine feminine, who could have done some type of magic so that this man couldn't see that you were actually the queen of cups. You are the real high priestess. Because look, queen of wands behind the scenes is somebody who's promiscuous. They're a glutton for sex magic. They're a glutton for control, love spells, glamour spells, whatever kind of spell they got to do to get the job done. This is a master manipulator, okay? But their time has run out. They can no longer manipulate this person because this person, this king of wands, has gone through some type of an awakening, standing in his power. Wow. Clarify this king of swords. Yeah, I can't make this up. This person is not giving up. They're not backing down. This king of swords in the upright is standing his ground. This person is saying, this is my 10 of pentacles. This is my lover. This is my person. And I'm going to knock down whomever I need to in order to protect my divine feminine. Sheesh. Clarify the 10 of pentacles. Yeah, it's over. This cycle has been closed. So this king of swords is saying, this cycle is over. This is my person. This is my divine feminine. We share the same soul. This is divine intervention. You need to just walk away, sir, and let this go. I can't make this up with the Ace of Cups. Somebody is telling somebody and advising somebody, walk away, let it go. Eight of Cups. This King of Swords could have walked away too for a little bit. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Yeah. This person was fighting. This person felt defeated, possibly. Divine Feminine. This person could have had a lot of betrayal in their past. They could be walking away from betrayal. You two could be mirroring one another. Whoever this King of Swords is, they have a history with people betraying them, possibly lovers that they poured into, that they're now walking away from in order to get a new beginning. So this King of Swords had to close out a cycle as well. It's like fighting for what you know is to come, something new, and also closing out a cycle of betrayal with somebody that you just don't want no more. Clarify this King of Wands in the upright. This person's not willing to back down either. Damn. So you got the King of Swords and the Seven of Wands standing his ground. And you got the King of Wands in the upright who's saying, I'm determined to get a victory. Damn, what's with the Queen of Wands in the reverse? Sheesh. This person's stuck in some type of mental entrapment. All that spell work they threw at this masculine backfired. Eight of Swords. They're stuck in some type of mental trap. Whatever they tried to do to that man is now happening to this Queen of Wands in the reverse. Her magic has backfired. It's consumed her. I just heard debilitating. Damn. She wanted this man stuck. She wanted this man not to be able to move forward. Now she's getting exactly what she sent out. Probably a little bit more than that. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Yeah. It's karma. Because the more that this man ascends to his highest good, the magic backfires more and more and more and more. Somebody could have been doing magic for like 6 years, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. That's a really long time to keep repeating some type of magic so that somebody sees you as temperance energy, as they see you as high priestess energy, star energy, wish fulfillment. But in reality, Queen of Wands in the reverse, somebody wanted to be you. This man is no longer in confusion. Damn, show me the High Priestess, the true Queen of Cups. Yeah, I can't make this up. This person could have been attacking you as well, Divine Feminine. You're coming out as the wounded warrior, but still standing strong, protecting your energy. With the Eight of Wands, this person could have been attacking you too, trying to come for your energy. Yeah, look, and you transmuted it. You took this witch down. Somebody wanted your essence, wanted your image, wanted to wear your skin. Somebody wanted to be you. Somebody wanted to wear your consciousness. Think the way you think, speak the way you speak, dress the way you dress, move the way you move. Whatever it is that you are, whatever this is, this certain je ne sais quoi, what is so special about this Divine Feminine, somebody was trying it. This Queen of Wands was coming for you. You're coming up as the wounded warrior. After leaving this masculine who was fragmented out in the cold, you saw this chaos coming. You knew that the illusions at some point would be shattered. I can't make this up. So you sailed to calmer waters, Divine Feminine. Six of Swords. So this person was not only trying to bind your masculine, they did. They were also trying to attack you with the Nine of Wands. Clarify this Queen of Wands in the reverse. I feel like she's the culprit behind it all, and she doesn't want to let go of your energy. She doesn't want to let go of this illusion that she can be better than you or be you. This is like delusional thinking. Whenever I see people do manipulative magic to this capacity, their consciousness is so warped and twisted that one day they look in the mirror and they realize that they've been so focused on somebody else that time has caught up. Because I don't feel like whatever magic this feminine is doing anymore is working. She was too busy trying to hold this person back, this King of Wands in the upright, and trying to hold back the Queen of Cups, to create some type of narrative to inject herself in between a love situation of which she has no position. It's an illusion. Clarify the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, I can't make this up. Look, it's an illusion. Page of Cups in the reverse is like a nightmare. Stuck in a consciousness That's a nightmare. A loop that she can't get out of. She could very well be obsessed with this masculine because the magic has backfired. And if he's in the Seven of Cups in the reverse and she's in the Eight of Swords in the upright and the Page of Cups, she is demented. She's twisted. She still feels like some of this could work or something, like he ain't going nowhere. Maybe she's the goodbye in the reverse. She like, you ain't done with me yet. Oh, no, sir. Clarify this Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, look. She's obsessively doing some form of divination. Page of Wands could be getting limited information. Scope of understanding is premature and immature, honey. Child, somebody is out here playing around. Page of Wands is like gathering information. Still trying to put together some form of an image to convince somebody that's already awakened to the fact that they're an illusion, that she's an illusion. This is what somebody's trying to do. It's like gather some more resources, harvest energy. They're still trying with the Page of Cups in the reverse. This person's delusional. Stuck in the same delusional state that she had this man stuck in for far too long. Because I see somebody with the King of Wands saying, give me my time back. Clarify. Holy Spirit, clarify. Give me my time back. Yeah. This man is finding out what the hell is going on. He too could be getting some type of spiritual counsel. This could be divination. This could be just him tapping in with his spirit team. He's realizing that this person has been doing a lot to him. And now that he's awakened, he can't unsee her actions. But she sure wishes that he would. She wants to put him back to sleep, make him unconscious. Okay? This is her wish fulfillment at 9 of Cups. So she's still doing spell work? I can't make it up. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Child. Because in her mind, this is her emperor. I don't feel like he feels the same. He wants to be single and self-sufficient with the 9 of Pentacles. She's playing some type of twisted ass mental game. She's like, oh, he'll be back. He ain't going nowhere. Girl, bye. Type energy. She's been playing this game for so long and it's worked. The Magician and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Somebody was definitely doing sex magic, glamour spells, cloaking themselves, spending a lot of time doing it too. It's a lot of work. This person feels like this man is saying, I'm going to be single and self-sufficient with the Emperor energy. She says, this is my person. That's her wish fulfillment. Yeah, 9 of Cups. This is what she believes. She believes that this man is going to return back to her. So goodbye in the reverse could be her. Damn, clarify what's going on here, Holy Spirit. What's going on here? Sheesh. Yeah, she feels like this man is coming back to her to make her an offer. This is funny. With the King of Pentacles, I cannot make it up. This is a very interesting human being. Yeah, this person is praying that this man come back with the 2 of Cups. So somebody could have recently done some type of spell work, binding spell. I feel like this person is very comfortable with their spell work. They feel like it's worked so many times. They were so successful at keeping this man bound. But with the 7 of Cups in the reverse, he's not under any form of an illusion. Not at all. Clarify. This man is not under any forms of illusion by any means. But in her mind with the 8 of Swords, he's her 2 of Cups. Like this somebody is like, oh, we're together. That's my husband. I love him. He's like totally delulu. He's coming back. He's going to propose to me. He loves me. He can't go anywhere. Type energy. Straight wicked. straight crazy. Clarify. Yeah, I cannot make this up. She's going after this man as he's moving forward. Look at him balanced in the dark and the light. This man is moving forward. So he's in a whole nother existence and timeline. Clarify this Queen of Wands in the reverse. While she's stuck in some type of tormented mindset that this is my husband, this is my person. He could have married this person. Clarify. Yeah, he did. He didn't know what he was doing, child. He was under some type of heavy ass spell work to a source, and she's trying to do it again. So he can't move forward and he can't leave. You got the king to the queen of pentacles. Somebody could have even gone and married somebody or created some form of stability or partnered up. And this man was under some form of confusion and an illusion. Now he's embarrassed. This person's wanting to keep their relationship together, but I don't think it's going to work. I feel like he's in the 9 of Swords. And I feel like eventually she's going to be in the 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords. He's picking up on her fragmented energy. Because remember, this person is spiritually, like, not bound to her. But there's some type of spiritual covenant. Oh, somebody could be from a coven. Or some type of covenant. Some type of an agreement. Some type of oath. Like, whatever this is. Somebody's suffering in silence with the 9 of Swords. She's in the 8 of Swords. She's delusional. Yeah, this person could be crying for this man internally, externally. Crying for your energy, don't want to let you go. Somebody knows that they can't have this man unless they have a little bit of your energy. With the 4 of Pentacles, child, and you are nowhere to be found. Somebody is still closing out a cycle. Walking away from this person. It's like 2 people together, but they not happy. 5 of Cups. What is this, child? This is a whole wicked ass witch, though. Whole wicked ass witch. This man could be looking at her like, wait a minute. I don't even know why I'm attracted to you. I feel like this person is saying to this man, you're not going anywhere. You can't say goodbye to me. It's giving like ownership type energy. You know, like somebody's magic domination spells has backfired, and it has them feeling very entitled to this man, his physical body, where he goes and what he does. I do believe that this feminine thinks that he's coming towards you. I do believe that this feminine believes that this man is coming towards you. And I feel like you're just somewhere else. I feel like you're not open to the energy. You could be encountering a King of Swords energy. Like there's so much going on here. It's so layered. Yeah, this is crazy. Clarify this relationship. You got the 2 of Wands. Yeah, look. It says the 2 of Wands, the initial spark of the Ace of Wands. You are ready to start putting your ambitions to use. You are taking your ideas and turning them into tangible plans. This is a card of exiting your own comfort zone. Exiting your own comfort zone. And broadening your horizons. Gazing upon the horizons, broadening your horizons, thinking big. Perhaps with travel and new career. Furthering possibly your education and or etc. This is about self-discovery, moving forward, travel. Okay? I feel like this is more of your energy, Divine Feminine. Clarify this King of Wands. This person feels stuck. I just heard stuck. 7 of Wands. Somebody fought their way out of this illusion. Fought your way to the top. But now you have to work to stay there. So I feel like this person keeps waking up. And there's a witch that keeps trying to put the spell back on. So now that somebody's awakened, they can't unsee the truth. But somebody keeps wanting to put a veil over their eyes. So whoever this masculine is, in the middle of his guilt, his embarrassment, his shame, this chaos, upheaval, disaster, downfall, shattered energy, he's going through a death of the ego, okay? He's going through a death of like a whole bunch of weird stuff. He's got to fight to stay in that energy. Yeah, prepare for competition to come your way. So whoever this Queen of Wands in the reverse is, she's making it really, really difficult for this man to move on. Ooh, child. Clarify the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, she's making it very difficult. She's doing some type of sex magic, something like that. Knight of Wands energy. Passionately in pursuit of this man. She's coming off very much like a hypersexual teenage boy whose hormones is all over the place with the Knight of Wands. You got the Knight of Wands and the 8 of Wands. Yeah. Clarify what's going on. this Queen of Wands in the reverse, she's communicating something to this man. What is she saying? What is going on? And why do we need to know this about the Queen of Wands in the reverse? What is going on? I don't feel like he's receptive, though. I feel like he can see it. I feel like he's continuing to go within with the Four of Swords. I feel like he's meditating. He's praying on how to get out of something. But he has to fight to stay out of the illusion, which leads me to believe that she could have done some type of spell work, blood magic, something like that. Very binding energy. Whenever you have to fight this hard to shake off a love spell, a binding spell, there was some type of blood ritual or some type of heavy magic that was done. Something on his person, in his physical body. Because I see this person contemplating, meditating, trying to get out of this illusion with this person. Clarify the Queen of Swords. I mean, why did I say Queen of Swords? Ooh, I don't know. You could be the Queen of Swords. Clarify the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Clarify. Yeah, this is also about stability. Somebody's a very privileged woman, okay? They could have assets together. Somebody could have built something with somebody. Clarify the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, and now they feel like they're going to lose something on a financial level. I feel like spiritually, too, this Queen of Wands is going to lose. Because not only was she putting some type of sex magic over this man, I feel like she was coming for his energy, cycling his energy in an attempt to attack you. I feel like he's the common denominator. But you've disconnected from that fragmented way of being. So he went with that. You walked away. Clarify divine feminine. Yeah, you walked away. You walked away from this illusion. You called judgment down on this illusion. You started to see your real choices with the Seven of Cups and Judgment. You walked away from an illusion. You knew what was going on. After you called down judgment, I feel like this is what caused a ripple effect in these people's relationship. Yeah, I can't make this up. You don't give a damn no more. You said, okay, fine, whatever. This could have at some point been your wish fulfillment with the star energy. But once you decided to call down judgment over the Seven of Cups, the illusion, you disconnected. Yeah, you disconnected. Somebody didn't think you was going to walk away. He didn't think you were going to walk away. And she's saying, whoever the Queen of Wands in the reverse is, he not going nowhere. But you don't give a damn. You don't give a ham. You don't give a yam. Listen, whatever this is, clarify, chosen one, divine feminine energy. Yeah, you're the walking, breathing tower. You really are the storm. You are the eye of the storm. You are the eye of the tiger. You come in to create upheaval in a very healthy way. Why? Because you dismantle and you shatter illusions. You like, what the hell is really going on here? Enough. This is like shaking somebody, waking them up from a nightmare. For them to realize, oh, that wasn't real? What? This is what this is. This tower energy. So divine feminine, you ascending, calling down judgment, has caused some type of an awakening. Realization, clarify the divine feminine. This man is like, oh my goodness. Seven of Cups. An illusion that was casted. This is like a veil being put over somebody's eyes. Clarify the Seven of Cups for the divine feminine. Yeah, you decided to move on. I can't make this up. Remember the Two of Wands. It's like embarking on your self-discovery, moving forward, travel. You got away from these illusions. You called judgment. You said it is what it is with the Five of Cups in the reverse. The Tower came, shattered all the illusions. Now somebody has to make a conscious decision. Okay? Wherever this King of Wands is, this person has to make a conscious decision to stay in this delusion with this delusional person. The longer you stay, the more binded you become, having sex with them and all that. You in the witch's house. Once you in a witch's house like that, baby, it's a 99.9% chance they're not going to let you go. And the stronghold that they put on you, hold on, I can't even get it out. The stronghold that they put on you is hard to break. Ten of Wands, this man is stressed out. Somebody's trying to find the opportune time, but somebody keeps putting the spell work back on, but they can't unsee the awakening. Somebody's like, I know what I saw. I can't forget what it is that I've seen, no matter how much of an illusion that you cast. This man is still under some form of an illusion. When he comes out of the illusion, he's embarrassed. He's ashamed. Deeply rooted at this man is guilt and shame. Chaos, disaster. She's still doing spell work though. Somebody's like just acting like what? She could be actually, clarify the Queen of Wands. She could be saying, what? What are you talking about? I'm not doing anything. She's a liar. She's like, you're tripping. You're crazy. I love you. You're my person. Listen, you're not going anywhere. Ace of Swords in the reverse. It's a whole damn liar. She's telling this man what she wants him to hear. There could still be some insecurities lurking beneath the surface. This could be the kind of man that needs praise, that needs for somebody to worship them. She's simply catering to his fears. She's simply catering to his immature nature. She's simply catering to his inadequacies. And it seems to be working. So he's teetering and tottering, but reaching for you, divine feminine, teetering and tottering, reaching for you, divine feminine. Only to come up against that King of Swords that's saying, back up, man. What you doing? Walk away, boo. Walk away. Eight of Cups, let it go. So he could be thinking to walk away from this person. This is the kind of person that unfortunately they've been under the illusion for so long, baby. Maybe they need a new situation before they walk away from an old one. That's still a very debilitated mindset. Somebody can't be alone. Somebody got to have something waiting in the wings in order to walk away from something that no longer serves them. Make it make sense. They're only hurting themselves. Divine feminine, you're no longer under any illusion. You're somewhere working on yourself, toil and labor. You could just be focused on your endeavors, new discoveries. This could be business, bringing in your wish fulfillments. You're under no illusion with the Tower. Four Wands, and you've manifested some type of soulmate in the middle. Child of somebody's nightmare. You got a real emperor coming in here, honey. So while somebody is in and out of sleep, in and out of consciousness, teetering and tottering out of reality and unconscious energy, okay, you're somewhere in reality manifesting your person. The Tower, there's no falsehoods. You see right through the illusions. Five of Cups is no more to give. You don't give a damn. You done. Somebody over here is holding on to this man possibly for resources. Okay, with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Some form of reconciliation. Clarify the King of Wands. I feel like this person is exhausted. Yeah, they getting bad news possibly about their finances. Page of Swords in the reverse can also represent, a minimum amount of information, especially she's a liar. Somebody might be in denial about the fact that the Queen of Wands is a liar. This person could believe that maybe you're the one that's doing spell work over them. It's 4:22 on the clock. I feel like every time she does a love spell, this person falls more and more in love with you, divine feminine. Isn't that crazy? So this man could be under some type of an illusion that you're doing something to him, but really it's her. She could be saying, oh, they're attacking our relationship. 4:22, you are my lover, you are my baby, I love you. Yeah, got him going back and forth, taking up his time, robbing him of his time, honey. Two of Pentacles is like unstable, balance, imbalance, back and forth. Two of Pentacles is like balancing out something, constantly thinking, is this my person? Isn't this my person? If you got to sit up and think, is this my person? Isn't this my person? And every time you think to walk away, all of a sudden you're like, well, no, I'm just going to stay. You are under a very powerful spell that you keep signing up for. You done stood in line for a slice of the devil's pie. Eat it. If you got to constantly go back and forth, it's a no. This is not your person. That's what spell work does. Spell work steals your time. It puts you in an illusion. That's all this does. And then you look up 10, 15 years and it felt like 15 minutes and you've been with the wrong damn person being tormented. And every time you wake up, they go back and they do something to you. Every time you wake up, they go back and they do another binding spell. But how is it that they keep getting access to your energy? Because you refuse to walk away. Well, no, I'm going to just stay. Maybe you don't want to be alone. Maybe you don't want to be abandoned. Maybe the guilt and the shame is too much. Maybe you think that it's cute. Oh, that's endearing. She put a spell on me. You think that's cute? That somebody's controlling your own free will? You better wake up. You dealing with a liar. Clarify the Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Page of Swords in the reverse. It's like tarnishing your mind so that you only have limited information, so that you never see what's going on. Look. So that you always come and be like, okay, well, let's work it out. Child, ain't no way in hell. The Six of Pentacles could be food, and the Two of Cups could be a cup, honey. Putting something in your food and your cup. This person's a liar. They're dangerous. Queen of Wands in the reverse. I can make it up. Three of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's putting something in your cup. This person could even be saying, like, come over, have a drink. Or if y'all live together, it looks like y'all do, whatever this is. Somebody doesn't want to lose their spot as a privileged woman. So they're creating an illusion that you're delusional, that they're not doing anything. I would never do anything like that to you. This is the kind of person you cannot confront. They're never going to admit the truth. Clarify the Queen of Swords in the reverse and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. But they are spazzing out. They are losing it. Three of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's working from a broken heart space, controlling, unhealed, abandonment wounds. This person's trying to bind you to them because they have issues. Their own inadequacies, their own insecurities. Queen of Wands in the reverse is somebody who is, you know, they don't have to be a fire sign. They could just be passionate about being impulsive and manipulative. Maybe that is their pursuit in life, is to be diabolical. Okay, somebody don't give a damn. Basically, Three of Swords in the reverse. Somebody is refusing to let you go. This person could have done some type of heart spell, okay, to consume your heart. It's a lot of witchcraft here. Three of Swords in the reverse. Be careful with this one. Be careful. It's the kind of person you take too long to walk away from. Clarify taking too long to walk away from. Yeah, they keep putting something in your food, in your cup. Knight of Cups. So that you keep coming back. So that you keep coming back. Page of Swords. They're watching you. Somebody has a monitoring spirit on you. They know your every thought, your every move, because you keep signing up to go back into this delusional dream state. Lack of consciousness, unconscious behavior. So how is this person doing this magic? You keep allowing it. You keep giving them your own free will because you believe that if you walk away, clarify King of Wands, walking away. Yeah, you believe that it's not going to work. This person needs somebody to go to. And whoever you are, Divine Feminine, you don't care no more. So this person is afraid to be alone. They'd rather be a slave to this Queen of Wands in the reverse than be without a Queen of Cups who doesn't care anymore. I'm going to be honest. Five of Cups in the reverse is like somebody that's over depression, sadness, separation. They're no longer under an illusion. With the Seven of Cups, they have choices. They've already called down judgment. They're focused on something else. And they have a new partnership coming in. So the fact that somebody knows that you don't care puts them in this abandonment energy, and they just return back to the devil for a slice of the pie. Yeah, they can't get out the past. So if this person's with this person, even under the spell work, I feel like this person's thinking about the past a lot. Clarify. I feel like this person's stuck in the past. Yeah. How they took too long with the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody left you to be single and self-sufficient for far too long, honey. And they lost track of time, which was the goal. And whoever this Queen of Wands is, I just heard that's her problem now. So she's sitting up looking at this man. Sitting up in this illusion, you know, thinking about you. She keeps doing a love spell, wondering why he keeps thinking about you. That's crazy. That's her problem now. Listen, it's his problem too if he keeps returning back to the slaughter, the slop. Who returns back to their vomit? I don't get it, but they do. Maybe that's what they want. Maybe that's just how it is. Holy Spirit, divine angels, anything else? Show me the divine feminine energy, please, and thank you. I just heard she was doing spell work over you too, divine feminine. Yeah, look at you. Listen, you still coming out as single, self-sufficient, caring, loving, and kind. You know, you embody all the queens. You're the Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles in the upright. You're wife material. However, I do see somebody married to themselves with options. Shout out to my divine husband. Shout out to the people that found their divine partner. That's so amazing. I celebrate that. I love that for you. I love that for me. Listen, but I see somebody single and self-sufficient. Queen of Cups. Clarify the divine feminine. Yeah, look, you've balanced out your life. You've alchemized some type of weird-ass energy. Because in order to keep this man trapped, this person was also doing spell work over you to get this man under some form of an illusion that it was actually you doing it. A whole bunch of fusion, and it was a fusion of chaos and confusion. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify a fusion of chaos and confusion. But you called down judgment on this person. Yeah, look, I can't make this up. You called down judgment on this person. So now this Queen of Wands in the reverse is getting her ass beat. Getting some type of bad karma. So she really does need you and this masculine in order to gain some type of wish fulfillment. This Queen of Wands in the reverse, at this point, she can't let him go. She needs him to shield her from karma. From all this misfortune. Damn. 3 of Pentacles. She needs the both of y'all. That is her wish fulfillment. Show me the divine feminine. I feel like you just cut ties. You don't give a damn. Yeah, look. You're keeping to yourself. You're not talking to this person. You're staying to yourself. 4 of Pentacles is you holding tight to your assets, which is your energy in this particular case. Clarify the Queen of Cups. I can't make this up. The Emperor energy. Child, you know you. You got an Emperor coming in, Queen of Cups. I don't know if this is what you want, but I feel like it is. Clarify divine feminine energy. Yeah, this is what you're manifesting. You're working on this. You're manifesting. You could be doing something creatively. This could be a new job, a new creative endeavor, some type of self-discovery moving forward. This is you, Queen of Cups. You're focused. You're focused. Whoever this Emperor is, this person loves your work ethics. Okay? And I just don't feel like you're concerned about a karmic cycle with somebody that keeps allowing a witch to keep them stuck. Okay? Yeah. Whatever this is, this person's lies are getting exposed. This King of Wands is starting to see this person as a liar. Clarify the King of Wands. Yeah. And he's manifesting the truth. So he's praying. With the Magician, it's like alchemy. Clarify. This person is manifesting the truth. Yeah. And he wants his new person. He wants to come back in. And when I mean new person, I mean you, divine feminine. I feel like you're not the same person. I feel like somebody knows that they can't come in and approach you the same way. I feel like somebody knows that you have options. You have an Emperor here that's watching you, that loves your work ethics. You could possibly be working with this person on some type of a creative project, okay? Yeah, you got the Lovers and the Ace of Pentacles. So this King of Wands is trying to manifest you after realizing that somebody lied to them. This person wants a new beginning. Somebody wants a chance. This person called down judgment because of the spell work. Clarify the Queen of Wands in the reverse. I just heard Miss Delulu. Somebody's tired of this delusional person. Yeah. This person just wants their money. This is about stability. Losing their money. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody wants money. Yeah, because they're going to be stuck. If this King of Wands really walks away, or maybe they're going through something, I don't know. Somebody's with somebody for resources. Somebody married somebody for their 10 of Pentacles. If this person walks away, this is absolutely going to get this person in a situation that they can't get out of. Clarify this Queen of Wands in the reverse, marrying somebody for resources. Yeah, they need this 2 of Cups, honey. Somebody is putting something in the cup every chance they get. The Hangman to keep somebody stuck for resources. Clarify the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, here they go right here. Somebody feels like they're smarter than this person, that they can think, or they know the way this person thinks. Whenever I think of King of Swords, I think of mental. I think of verbal, 433 on the clock. Glamour spells. Something to keep this person stuck. Clarify the Queen of Wands in the reverse. They're saying it's not over. 9 of Pentacles. Somebody's in this for resources, honey. The World in the reverse. They're saying it's not over till I say it's over. Clarify the Queen of Wands in the reverse. What is the outcome? What is the immediate concern? And they're watching this person every step of the way, child. They got a monitoring spirit on this person. Ooh, child. Clarify like a hawk in the sky, child. Keeping this person bound to the past. Remembering, I guess, good times by way of what somebody believed was a good time. It's been spell work. I know. Five of Swords, but they feel defeated. Whoever this Queen of Wands is, they feel defeated. Something's becoming too difficult. You know, once somebody goes through some type of an ascension, they wake up, maybe they'll teeter and totter for a little bit of time. Maybe this was working on this masculine for some time. But with the Five of Swords, I feel like it's just sneaky and deceptive, and I feel like they're fighting against themselves and what they don't want a reality to be. Somebody's very arrogant. Yeah. I don't see this man as giving this person anything. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse could also be like some type of an offer. I wouldn't eat this person's food. I wouldn't drink nothing from them. I don't give a damn if they can cook their ass off. All these cups and pentacles, it's like somebody giving somebody something to keep them stuck. Clarify? Yeah, look. To keep them under some form of an illusion. Now the cards wanted to come out like this, look. So somebody would see them as their happiness. But now it's like this. Seven of Cups in the reverse. The Sun in the reverse. The illusions have been shattered. Seven of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. And the Nine of Cups. Ooh, child. The things people will do to keep a man, to keep somebody is crazy. Crazy. Somebody don't want to wake up from this nightmare. That's what black magic is. It's low vibrational energy. Trying to dominate somebody to this capacity is very insecure energy. It's somebody that doesn't want to wake up to their own insecurities. The most tarnished person, most warped person in this whole scenario is this Queen of Wands in the reverse. Because they feel like they're a mastermind. With the King of Swords in the upright, this is the way that they see themselves. Delusionally. Respectfully, disrespectfully, this is the way they see themselves, okay? Somebody's like, oh, this is going to work. Maybe it will. Let's just see. Will it work? Clarify. Sex magic. Child, they go back to the sex. They get this person in bed. Knight of Wands. Maybe the sex is good. Clarify. Will it work? Will it work? Will it work? Will it work? Somebody could be trying to get pregnant by somebody too. Yeah, this is the truth, Spirit says. I don't think this person wants to do it no more. With the Ten of Wands, or they're not enjoying it, or something like that. With the Knight of Wands and the Devil, this is sex magic, child. Yeah, it's not working. Four of Cups, he ain't taking the cup. Somebody ain't eating the food no more, eating the spaghetti, eating the tacos or the fajitas. I don't know. Maybe the arroz con frijoles. Maybe they're not drinking the leche or the agua de florita. Do people drink agua de florita? I don't know, but I feel like this person needs to drink a little agua de florita to cleanse their soul from this wicked witch. But somebody's way down, stressed out. I don't know. I feel like somebody has over abused their energy sexually. And they could be laying there thinking in the Four of Cups, why did I have sex with you? It's like somebody having sex with somebody, not even knowing why they having sex with them. Child, I know you lied. Ain't no way in hell I want to have sex with no zombie. Somebody's zombified. Literally. Oh, King of Wands. Good luck with that. I hope you figure out your life, man. You're going to have to let somebody go. You're going to have to just let it go. When I mean let it go, I mean mentally. Like, let the idea of going towards this divine feminine go. Yes, did you do something? You're guilty. You feel embarrassed. You feel ashamed. This is somebody that prides themselves on their intellect. So to be caught up in some type of debilitated energy like this, outsmarted by a Queen of Wands in the reverse, really makes them feel stupid. I'm going to be honest. Makes them feel dumb. And they're embarrassed. Okay? Whew, this is the reading, though. Take what resonates and just leave the rest for somebody else to play around with and take notes from and digest. And I don't know. I feel like somebody is sitting up looking real dumb right now. You know, I do. It's unfortunate. Sometimes being dumb, feeling dumb is a great place to be. Everybody's had a dumbass moment. Everybody's had a moment where they're like, wake up. You know, type energy where you got to snap yourself, wake up, get up, get up, get up, get up, you know, type energy. You got to talk to yourself, and you got to realize what it is that you've done out of your own ignorance, out of your own self-negligence, because this Queen of Wands is only mirroring back to this man something that he's missing. The more he continues to go within, it's gonna thrust this Queen of Wands into her needing to go within. This is two people that need to heal. This is two people that are absolutely perfect together because of the karmic lesson that they need to learn. Although somebody wants to go towards the divine feminine, they're forging some type of documents. This could be spiritual documents, maybe a marriage decree, maybe something, because they got the 10 of Pentacles together. So it's some money that needs to be separated here. Forging documents came out. Okay, so be careful. Be mindful of what you're signing when you under, magic, when you're under the illusion of something being real, or in that lover's mind state, and you signing over your whole soul and your assets, because somebody wants you for the money. I feel like once this Queen of Wands is done with this person, they're just going to get rid of this person. I feel like this person, clarify the Queen of Wands, I feel like they just want the 10 of Pentacles. They just want judgment to go in their favor. Yeah, I can make it up. Judgment. Did I not just say judgment? Y'all see that? This is about separating assets. So if they built anything together, okay, yeah. This person's just trying to make sure that they rack up their money. They could be saving their money, making sure that this man is overspent. That's another form of witchcraft, making sure that you don't have enough money to move forward, finding new expenses. I need money for this while she's stacking up her money, okay? Documentation beats conversation. Make sure you get receipts, because in court of law, when people are heated, people that were supposed to be together forever are no longer wanting to be together, and they got to separate assets, baby, it could get real interesting. My divorce was real easy though, y'all. I let him have everything. When I tell you I was ready to go, I said, okay, here, there you go. When you really are done, you ain't got time. This is how people try to keep ties on you. Take your losses, cut your losses, rebuild yourself, tell yourself don't do that again, stay woke, and stay in a mindset where nobody will ever put you in a position where you need to depend on them, be y'all together or whatever this is, and walk away. That's my best recommendation, but we all have free will. I love y'all. I'll see you soon. Drop a heart. Show some love. Self-love. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, as always, peace be with you.